We are back with Gold Championship Series. The second last day, we are about to conclude this amazing tournament. The winner bracket final set in stone, Moon versus 120. And now we're gonna decide who's gonna drop out. 2 players will leave the venue in Shanghai today as the losers, as rank 5 and 6. And the first one is either gonna be TH or Infi.
And we saw something from TH earlier on. We saw against Hihi Naga first.
Yes.
Now my question is TH gonna play Night Elf? Is he allowed to even?
That's a good question. He actually mentioned that in an interview with the Gold Championship Series. That was a time around 2012-13 where no one wanted to play Human Mirror anymore, and a lot of humans switched to Night Elf for the mirror that ended up in Night Elf mirrors actually. But those times are over. They're all playing that. I think there are rules against that. You have to play one race at the start of at least a series. I'm not sure if it's at the start of a tournament or in a series. So you're not allowed to switch between maps. So that's one of the most.
I think there was something when yours was playing the qualifier. I think there was he wasn't allowed to switch the race. Maybe it was because he started with one race. I'm
probably
not sure on the rules.
Me neither, but yeah, we're gonna see a Human Mirror. That is for sure.
Well, you're right. We haven't seen TH switch to Night Elf in forever, but we also know sometimes he gets frustrated with tournaments. Sometimes he doesn't want to play anymore. Sometimes he doesn't, He is salty, I guess. PJ Salt right there. And then he doesn't want it anymore. Maybe the Naga Tower Rush was an indicator of this?
Yeah, I thought exactly the same. But it worked, and Shishi was completely destroyed at map number 2, so maybe he just knew, okay, I am way better than you are. I can make this work, especially on LAN, when I have the conditions that I need. I don't know. But versus Infi, it's not like there's a feat going on, but if you practice for years and years with this guy, if you tour and if you go to offline events with this guy, then I think you want to beat him. You want to show, okay, I was struggling last year, but dude, let me show you I'm back.
I don't know. I don't have the feeling that he is giving it his all anymore, TH.
Well, he was playing Heroes of the Storm last year a lot. He wanted to become a Heroes Pro, but I think the scene did not pick up as he wanted to. So he dropped that, and in that very interview he said, I'm back to Warcraft all the way. This is my job. I have to do this. I'm here for winning tournaments again.
Okay, so I guess he's motivated. I guess he's dedicated. But he hasn't shown, the world-class performance in a long time. And I don't know about you, but I don't see him pulling it off here in this season's GCS.
Me neither, but in the group stages, Infi and Yumiko Infi and TH were in the same group, and they met in the winner bracket final, and it was a 2-1 for Infi. So there's definitely a chance. Especially Human Mirror, man. There's so many small things that can decide games that I think we're gonna... I would say that it's 60-40 for Infi, but don't count TH out.
And I love that we're starting on Melting Valley, actually. Usually I hate this map, me being an undead. I have, allergies against Melting Valley. But in Human Mirror, the bigger the map, the more likely we're gonna see Tier 3 Knights, Triple Hero, Griffins, Dragonhawks, the entire tech tree, basically. And we have seen quite a few games from these two players, epic Human Mirrors. I remember a game on Twisted Meadows where it was like 40 minutes with 3 expansions each, with entirely developed tech tree, Panda level 8, 2 gems of health, so he had almost 2,000 hit points. It was crazy.
Yeah, we've seen some classics between those two. And yeah, I think this is gonna be the next one here. They know how much is on the line. It's a lot of money, and it's a big, big title to earn. And it's actually interesting that we never see Infi playing without an expansion. But in the NWL final, Human Mirror versus Yumiko, he played without an expansion, actually.
Yeah, in Mirror, it's oftentimes hard to pull off, especially depends on the map. If you, for example, go for the Expo and the opponent has a quick level 3 plus mercenary support, oh man, then you're asking for a lot of trouble. But, well, this is a huge map, Melting Valley. Of course, both players will be getting the Merc Camp support right away, but maybe they're both going to take it slow. Maybe they're both going to expand. I've also seen games between the two of them where both of them actually expand.
Yeah.
So
it's very, very hard to predict what's going to happen here. And I think we just have to wait and see.
That's what we're here to do. And to cast a little bit as well.
That's true. So, okay, Wikipedia seems to be updated. Yeah, we're about to start. You see the graphics already.
So I would give Infi 70-30 odds here.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's a little closer because of the matchup. I was impressed with TH yesterday. I was very impressed with Infi 2 days ago. Why is this not updating, by the way? I'm having some struggle with Liquid, but whatever. You hear the chains! You hear the chains, and that indicates, of course, that we are going into the game. Well, I completely forgot to change our overlay. We got a donation, by the way. Actually, I won a bet again versus Corrupt. He was sure that Fly is gonna win against 120, and I said, okay, last time we bet $5. I am so sure that 120 is gonna take it. We bet $10, so Corrupt just sent us $10 with.
You're making him poor, man.
Fuck these noob orcs, he says.
Well, it was definitely not Fly's best day. We have to remember, but yeah, 120. He is still the outstanding player. By the way, take a look at the top right base. All the 3 peasants are working in perfect unison.
Dude, take a look at the bottom left base. We have a Night Elf here.
Ha! I said it! I called it, mate. Well, I strongly hinted at it. TH is playing Night Elf. Yeah, oops, we almost neglected to mention this. Playing a neutral hero, by the way.
Alright, you have to come for a second. I have to change the pictures, but yeah, let's tell the viewers what that means for the game.
Yeah, change the races while you're at it. Well, TH, when he was still in his prime, and even before his prime, he was always switching to Night Elf against Human. But he stopped doing that a long time ago, years and years ago, but now he's back to it. He doesn't want to play the Human Mirror, he is now playing as Night Elves, and we saw him before, playing against Hihi with a Naga first tower rush. Is this maybe signs of him getting frustrated? Not wanting to play, being annoyed? I don't know. Or is it solid? Does he think that is his best way to win this series? The last best of 3 these two guys had, that was in the group stages, Infi won. But it was close.
And it was a Human Mirror.
And it was a Human Mirror. And by the way, we have an MK first.
Wow.
So, Melting Valley. That's the cool thing about Melting Valley. Usually the games are different here.
True that. Mountain King first is kind of cool to pull off. You can do the expansion play. You can do the Merc Camp creep with him. It's not that you totally rely on your Archmage, but it has been scouted. Usually I'd say Mountain King is a bad choice against Night Elf because there is a Demon Hunter coming. But not this time, no. Beastmaster it is.
Alright, so he's not going completely off the walls, batshit crazy with like a Pit Lord or something. It is the most solid neutral first hero we see nowadays. It is the Beastmaster. And most likely gonna be a lot of harass. And the Mountain King most likely will be happy to see that there is no Demon Hunter here. Of course, the mana burn, what he fears most. And this certainly looks like we're going to be going into a long economy game. Or is maybe the Night Elf going to go for some crazy Ancient Protection pushes? That's also the thing with Beastmaster. You have so many strategies available.
True that, and we see 4 archers already. That is a sign that we're going to see a lot of pressure, a lot of harass, and yeah, maybe the tower push. But usually you play the tower push with Huntress. There is none. No Huntress Hawk, so there's no Huntress. I just expect a lot of pressure and then go into the normal late game.
And the MK finds the greater mana, by the way. This is Already a big boost to him once he reaches level 3. The amount of value that you can get out of a greater healing, especially a greater mana, especially in the early game, is kind of crazy. Wisp moving towards the right. Is this for an expansion? Certainly looks like it.
Yeah. I'd agree. So yeah, you're right. Long and macro intensive game that we're going to see here. Level 2.5 on the MK, and yeah, pretty interesting thing about Melting Valley, we see white quill beasts because Melting Valley is just covered with snow, so is the quill beast.
Yeah, it's really cool. They change with a tile set.
Tile
how
set
many?
is the word.
How many different variations are there? 3 or 4, right?
I think
there's one where they're black, and there's another. Is there another one? Is it 3 or 4? I'm not sure. Chat, let us know. How many different kinds of summons can the Beastmaster put out?
Interestingly, Infi is expanding at the 3 o'clock position, very close to the expansion of TH. Okay.
And he's abandoning it by the looks of it.
No, he just sends 3 back and keeps 5. There.
No, I mean TH is abandoning the expansion plans.
Okay, yeah, okay. Getting a level 3 Beastmaster early, teching as well. Huntress Hall is coming. This is, yeah, pretty basic play. But without an expansion, maybe this is not the long game that we expected at the early stages. Maybe this is a tier 2 push with lots of Dryads. But then on the other side, there's Defend, there's Berserkers, there's Shadow Priests. It's not that great, but you lack Water Elementals. So maybe it is the right choice.
I don't know. This is so weird. We don't really see this anymore. MK first fast expansion against Beastmaster first. We assumed fast expansion, but no. So the longer the game goes, the more it seems like he's gonna have to all-in attack the expansion. I mean, if he does damage, it's okay for him to have a later expo. So that's the big question here. Is TH gonna want to expand and take this game late, or is he gonna decide to go for a dedicated attack? He's waiting for the shop to finish clarities and staff, most likely.
On the other side, he has the option now to expand. He finished the spot, or actually did he? There's this orange spot left there.
There's a few creeps still alive at the expansion, and there's the Panda second. Bolts around are gonna have to be the answer here, I feel. But with the greater mana, he's gonna have many opportunities to go for him.
True that. Here comes the first attack of TH. Merc support, Panda, the good amount of archers. The first tower is already up. The footmen are all hurt, by the way. There is no shop for Infi, no Scroll of Regeneration, and therefore no healing except the Shadow Priest, but he is completely out of mana. The Beastmaster is level 3. Quill Beasts will do a lot. How far is Defend? Should be finished by now.
By the way, you know what can be really good this game, especially in the early stages? The Wand of Mana stealing, man.
That's true. And he got it. With the mana potion on the Mountain King, getting rid of as much mana as possible is very, very helpful for TH. More militia is coming for Infi. And he wants to fan him off. He wants to buy the time. But I think TH recognizes, alright, this is not my time to go for the kill. He starts creeping his Panda. And he sets up a counter expansion at here on the bottom left of the map.
This should be scouted, honestly. I think one footman could easily be spared here for scouting purposes. MK scouts the south, sees there's no expansion there. That leaves pretty much only one possibility. MK, though, is still hurt, man, and he sold his TP, and he just used his staff, so he has boost of speed, though, making him fairly mobile. But he has to be a little bit careful. Of course, there's no nuke here. Here comes the drain of the mana, but the greater mana used as well. The footmen are starting to drop really low, though.
Nice staff, saving that. And Infi's control is absolutely great. Sending that footman back. Oh, Stormbolt on the Panda. That's gonna take some time. Bash on top of things. Breath of Fire, but that was his last breath. And he is dead. And the archers are falling apart as well. Not looking good for TH here. Oh, Stormbolt, I think that was... No. Yeah, that must have been a misclick. He wanted to go for the Beastmaster, but hit the Quill Beast.
I think that was intentional. I think he just wants experience here. Level 5 MK, and then he's gonna start having some real fun. And he finds more and more pickoffs. Oh, actually, staff coming before the bash, but the second archer, unless maybe block. We saw some amazing blocks earlier today, not this time though.
No, gets the bash on top of things. So this early game went picture perfect for TH. I cannot remember when I saw him the last time playing Night Elf. He goes double Engine of Lore, an Engine of Wind as well. For, I don't know, hippos or early Fury Dragons. Infi is about to hit tier 2. Late Blacksmith though, and he uses the Blacksmith for his main base and not for walling off the Expo. Also a little weird.
And I wonder, is he gonna go for the tier 2 almost all in with the Archmage second? Or is he gonna take this super late?
I think he got a great early game, so why not try it? But on the other side, this is not Infi's style. The long game, late game macro style is exactly his thing.
We see him every now and then going for the all-in though. For example, against Loliot comes to mind, the amazing game on Echo Isles. Alright, MK is gonna hit level 5 right here. What did he find, by the way? Ring plus 3, a little bit of damage mitigation. Most likely gonna be selling it though. Keeping it actually. And yeah, level 3 hammer online. Mud Golem scouting, by the way. Mud Golem magic immune, cannot be bolted.
Our little mascot joining the fray. And yeah, TH tier 3 tech has started for him. So not a massive Dryad push supported with talents or whatever. No, this is Bears, Dryads. He's going for a very early Hippo for scouting purposes to get rid of a Zeppelin that might be coming. So this seems to be the way to go for Night Elves here at the moment. Foggy did it as well. Moon did it as well. No, Moon didn't do it, right? No, but Foggy did it as well. Versus Infi.
And we see the tier 3. Infi is the one to dictate where this game is gonna go. He is not...
Blood Mage.
Oh, cool! We're gonna see the old combo. The triple hero combo with a Paladin. Bolt, Siphon Mana. Very obnoxious. And we see double Workshop. Is this gonna be a game of tanks again?
Yes, Tankerino. Gonna be long and annoying game for TH. His Mountain King of Infi is looking so strong. 2 levels above the Beastmaster. Of course, there's the Panda as a second hero, got level 2 as well. So shops are split between the players. Infi got the upper one with the ward, and TH is getting the second one on top of Booster Speed. Not that bad.
It's pretty damn good. If he has to face tanks later on, the mobility is going to be very useful for him. Also, the Blood Mage making his way up. Level 3 is really where he starts to hit the sweet spot. The level 2 Siphon Mana is just so powerful against your opponents and for your MK. Speaking of which, he's still trying to harass, trying to buy some time, and the Mud Golem helping out greatly here by slowing down the MK. The staff is... Oh, he's getting the kill here! He used the mana potion, and TH did not anticipate this, losing the first hero. Big mistake. Did he not click on the inventory or what? That really was a little bad.
Yeah, he was just thinking in one direction, I guess. Force the town portal or whatever, but he did not think about the potential of a level 3 Stormbolt, and that throws him back big time. He's trying to outmoon him now with a second expansion out of desperation, but this will be scouted in no time. He's creeping it actually, and he's setting up an expansion on his own. These plans have to be cancelled. Level 5.5, almost level 3 on the Blood Mage already. Panda found level 3. Beastmaster is of course gone. Upgrade is coming, Fury Dragons are coming. Master Bear training halfway done. On the other side, we see the upgrades for the Knights. So, Knights double mortars?
Probably. And a couple of gyros thrown in there in case of air, maybe.
Can this work without slow? I don't think so.
I don't know, man. I'm expecting tanks. Third workshop, that most certainly makes us assume tanks. I thought for a second, well, you know, he might be thinking, TH is my friend, I'm not gonna tank lame him, but no.
There's no friends when it comes to Warcraft games.
Tanks are more important than friendship.
True that. Panda found level 4 and the Mana Stone, which is a nice boost. And especially the Panda, when there's tanks, the Panda is the most important unit, for sure.
I'm also waiting for the Griffin aviaries to come up. Oftentimes in the late game here we see Griffins for the human side as well. And is he gonna expand again? Does he actually want to have 4 gold mines?
There's a cannon tower.
I just want to say that as well. Cannon tower hype!
Yeah, it's great versus Dryads. It's not just for trolling or whatever.
It's 100 damage, man. It's,
yeah.
Ouchie.
200 actually, with the multiplier.
No, it's unarmored takes 150%.
Okay, then it's 150.
I think he just wants to take both these spaces, you know, so if he loses one, he has another backup expansion, you know. He doesn't really want to have 4 gold mines. So this one gets found. The cannon tower is dealing quite a bit of damage on the Dryads, as we see. Splash as well. But the towers will be gotten rid of. But the Panda Man is leveling pretty damn quickly. 4.5 almost already. But now the harass of Infi is coming towards the first expansion of his opponent. By the way, production is starting.
Jappa! Here they come! Going for the tree! Oh boy, I might get it with a Shredder. Nope, first one is exploding. Second one exploding as well. Mountain King, will he survive? Yes, he will. Oh, heal scroll being used. And he gets the Shredder on top of things. Infi knows really no friendship in this game. Pulling it all off. Tanks, Zappa, everything.
I hope Chechi is not in chat because he must be crying right now. MK first, tanks and zappers. Everything he hates in this world. Oh, by the way, the Grand Golems are being woken up by the towers. Uh-oh! There's someone new in the neighborhood and we don't like him.
Nope, not at all. Oh boy. So Infi really wants to secure this. He's at 66, but when there's an open fight, it's not that much that he has on the field. Nice Stormbolt and Siphon Mana combo. 66 here, 69 for TH, but he has some bears by now. And the Panda is level. Oh boy! Stormbolt and Banish combo. But now, of course, on the other side, the Reju is working twice as good. So that didn't really work as expected. But yeah, Paladin is coming on level 1. 5, 3, 1 heroes. And TH actually has an expansion in the bottom right.
Yeah, you know, weirdly enough, at the end of the day, it's 1 base versus 1 base again, but for how long? Where are the tanks? He started producing tanks. Did he cancel them?
I don't know.
Ah, they're in the main! Ah, they're in the main. Trying to get rid of the base down there, trying to create some space for a new expansion, because it seems like the Knight of Army at the moment is very strong.
Yeah, one of the wind on the Panda being used, second one on the Bear. Now the Panda is down again into the ground, but there's no mana anymore. Still, there's a chance for the Mana Stone to be used. Oh, wow, dodging the Breath of Fire and the Drunken Haze with the Invo Potion. Well done by Infi. His army is falling apart though, pulling the Town Portal now. Is there another Breath? Banish saving him, and he does not get the last hits here. On the other side, more towers at the Night of Expansion. The tanks are still in the base.
Yeah, but TH was anticipating this. There were 2 or 3 bears were waiting for the tanks. So they didn't manage to do too much damage. I think they killed a Moonwell or 2, but that's about it. Now getting rid of the towers here. Mud Golem has been rebought. Or is he still alive? I don't know. Infi thinking about attacking down there, but not feeling confident enough. He's gonna let the tanks do the work for him by the looks of it.
Oh yes, 2 upgrades already. But TH has a strong Panda. And maybe with a lot of staff usage, he can make this happen. I mean, the main gold mines, 2,000 left. Infi's first expansion was a lot earlier, so that will expire a lot earlier.
Very curious game we have here in Melting Valley. Very unusual. Very different to what we normally see. Second expansion attempt up here at the natural gets thwarted by the 2 tanks. And the Hippogriff scouts the peasants up here in the top left. This is what TH will want to prevent. But now, lots of army and tanks hitting the tree. Can he defend this? I'm not so sure.
Only 2 armor, not 7. The Panda is in, getting siphoned. And there's no Breath of Fire, so there's no chance against those tanks. The Knights have great damage as well. So once again, TH down to 1 base. Beastmaster with decent multitasking though, getting rid of the towers here in the upper left. But how long can he survive against tanks with only 1 base?
Yeah, he really has to keep Infi from expanding again. As long as he can manage that, might be good enough. He has a lot of gold.
Wow,
But now tanks.
The Dryad triggered an info potion on the Mountain King, by the way, who's super close to level 6.
Tree of Eternity, though. As we said, no Nature's Blessing, taking a lot of hits. Shop dies, and onto the tree we go. Has to be uprooted. No more gold income. Mass repair should probably be enough. The panda arrives. Has no mana, though.
It's not enough. It's not enough. TH losing his main buildings, calling for the GG immediately. There was no fun for him at this game, and he says, alright, I don't want this ever again. Go Ancient Isles.
What a weird game. What a weird game. And the way we understand the rules, he has to stick with Night Elf now, right?
As far as I know, yes.
So
that's why he went Ancient Isles, I think, for
yeah.
Hunter. The expansion is super hard.
Exactly. Throughout this entire tournament, we saw humans struggling on Ancient Isles, probably the worst map for them with Turtle Rock, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, TH making his return to Night Elf, but so far not successful.
No, definitely not. But Infi was playing this great. Like, not the most impressive way to win with building tanks, but defending the expansion with hurt footmen against a good Night Elf army and a good Beastmaster was quite nice. But of course, man, the mistake of TH not looking for the mana potion that slowed down TH by so much. And that was it at the end, I guess. From then on, Infi was at the driving wheel and knew exactly what to do.
Yeah, still. Was a very, very curious game. So unusual. Ancient Isles, a lot smaller maps. Smaller maps tend to be more straightforward, more normal games. But it's TH after all. Is he... I don't know, what's he gonna do? We saw him Naga first tower rushing before, of course, then he was human, now he probably has to play Night Elves. And tower rushing a human, that doesn't sound like a good idea, honestly.
Nope. Not at all.
We're gonna find out. He is playing Night Elves again, has to stick with the race. Is the worst map for human gonna be good enough for TH to take this back?
I don't know. This is the best map for Night Elf versus human. This is the best chance he's gonna get. But is it gonna be enough? That's the question. Of course he's gonna go for the Demon Hunter here. There is, I think, no second choice. Maybe a Panda or whatever. But I don't see that coming really. Immolation should be better than the Breath of Fire early on.
Maybe the Warden? Did he try the Warden? Of course, Ancient Isle is not a great Warden map to start with. Pretty bad Warden map, honestly.
I think you need a lot of practice with the Warden to make her work. And, of course, TH doesn't have that. And if he has that, then Infi was his practice partner, and then he knows exactly how to handle it.
I mean, that's the case, though, regardless of what he plays, right? They know each other inside out,
yeah,
regardless of what they do. Alright, it's gonna be a standard game, everybody. Demon Hunter on TH's side against the Archmage for Infi.
True that. So, will this be a Huntress transition early on? What do you think?
It seems to me the most successful way the Night Elves have been playing here is fast tech, maximum 2 Huntresses, don't heavily invest into them. Quick Panda, quick leveling, quick Master Bears, and pressure the Expo. Maybe with a Zeppelin, like Moon showed us. And if the human is slow with his macro, is not quick enough to assemble his tier 2 army, he will lose his expansion to this. And we've seen that work quite well in the past, in this very tournament. But this is still Infi. The guy with the most answers, probably, in the game. The guy who is the defending champion. Season 1 a few months ago, like 5 months ago, was won by Infi. He's now in the lower bracket though, he's facing elimination, but he's up a map. TH, he's the one who should really be feeling the pressure. If he loses here, he is out. And we'll have to wait for next season.
True that. He was very, very close of being one of the greatest of all time before 2014. A few people said that if he's gonna win WEC or WCA, he will be up in the ranks with Lin, with Moon, with Sky, because he was the reigning the last WCG champion. But no, Infi got both of the tournaments. TH dropped out very early in both tournaments. And so far, will he get the last hit? Immolation it is! And he gets it! And he gets the item! Pendant of Energy, that is amazing at the moment.
Oh god.
Oh boy, this is bad for Infi.
This is really the tournament of immolation harassment. And the humans keep getting punished for their fast expansions. Gets the item here, the pendant. Pretty nice actually with immolation. Now trying to surround, trying to block, trying to keep his peasant alive, actually successfully being able to do so, but this expansion, man, so delayed. And not only is it delayed, look at the experience on the Archmage.
Yeah, only level 2. That's it! And barely level 2. On the other side, Demon Hunter, level 2.5 already. The only thing he doesn't have, he's not allowed to do is keep on the Pendant of Energy while he's at the Moonwells. That would be horrible for his Moon Juice. But yeah, Archmage is struggling to get to level 3. There is an Archer hidden, so the place is blocked for the expansion. There is a Wisp, so he can pull the Mercs and add more pressure. And of course, the Demon Hunter is back with full HP as well.
Oh man. If he steals the dust, he can't build the expansion until he uses a reveal from the lab.
Yep.
Oh god. Oh god. Is he buying the dust? No, dust is still available.
Only boots. Only boots. And there are towers coming up. Demon Hunter is coming back in. But where's Immolation? He's looking for that spot to get the most damage out. No, he's actually sparing the mana. Water Elemental is coming in. Of course, only level 1. One Archer kill will result in level 3. Almost surrounded the Demon, but TH retreats. And this is definitely a way better opening. Now is the chance for Immolation again, I feel. But he does not want to risk a surround. Does not want to risk a town portal.
Pretty late tech, by the way, by TH. Going for a lot of archers. So the Panda is still quite a ways off. Archmage thirsting for that archer kill will be his level 3. Has no boots of speed though. Are they available again? Might be. Not just quite. Sells the TP with no boots against boots. Whoa, that seems dangerous to me. Alright, Mr. Old Wizard. You have to be careful now.
But I think he is. I haven't seen him overcommit too many times in his career. And I'm following him since, I don't know, 2006 or whatever. When he just broke out at Team World Elite and WC3L. Now, maybe the Archmage, but no, he retreats. And of course, waiting for the tier 2, waiting for the Panda. Oh, the Huntress Hall is mega late.
Well, if you don't play the race that much, your timings are certainly not as solid. There is the Panda we were expecting. Shop in the middle of the map. Staff, I imagine. There we go. So, how much damage can he do? This Expo, we said before, extremely late. The tech, the tier 2 units, and the following army will be incredibly late. And I guess now with his resource, all he can do is tech. Well, actually, the Hunter's Hall finishes, but for now, defense is still the name of the game. And Archmage is still not level 3, and he's gonna be burned again. Still no Water Elementals, oh man. Nothing is going his way this game.
Yeah, staff out on the Archer to not give him that experience. He knows, alright, he must be very, very close. So I will not allow him to get a Wisp, to get an Archer, to get anything in this. Right clicks are coming, mana burn, more damage on the Archmage, remember. He sold the town portal, but now he has boots and now he can run away from the Demon Hunter again. The expansion is still not up. He's blocking himself to a degree. Everything is kind of hurt and he seizes the opportunity now. Immolation again at the same moment when he enables it. Infi starts to run away. Walking into the Breath of Fire. Archmage! Is there another mana burn? No, there's no mana on the AM.
Players' forces are under attack.
Level 3 finally for the Archmage. He got a kill somewhere. I think in the main, I don't know. Finally, but he doesn't have the mana. He's being, again, chopped down by the Warglaives of Azeroth, by the Demon Hunter. Finally loses vision of him. He needs some time to stabilize, but TH is keeping on the pressure. Again, Ancient Isles proving to be so difficult for humans to get their economy rolling. Still only tier 1. Now comes the lumber mill.
And that means, of course, guard towers, but that takes some time! Nope! GG! 7 minutes 22. And yeah, that was one impressive harass right from the start. And we're going into a game 3 here. Infi not feeling comfortable on AI, not willing to waste his so valuable time. And for the first time in a while, he looked worried there.
I think he just chalks this up to the map. I think he goes, yeah, that's Ancient Isles. You know, what can you do? I think that's the opinion of many pro gamers, actually. When we talk with Jaws and with Chechi and with Rich, they have these maps so solidly built into their mind. All right, there you lose, there you win, you know, unless something happens that's not supposed to happen. But I think he just thinks about this, yeah, Ancient Isles, you win that one. All right, here comes the next one, which is my choice, by the way. And I'm going to take that one. I don't think that he is shaken by this.
Right, but everything can happen depending on the map. We don't have an invite yet, so we don't really know what it is. But there's the invite. Are you in?
Yep. Terrana Stand.
Terrana Stand. That is a good opportunity for a Warden here.
Yeah, and also we saw just a little while ago, Moon versus Infi, right? The first series of today, you remember the immolation there? Ooh, that was painful.
Yep.
Maybe this time he's gonna go for the Merc camp, gonna play it more slowly, more safe, with the Shadow Priest, with the Berserkers. Of course, that delays your expansion, that delays your tech, but makes your expansion attempt itself way securer. Well, we're gonna see.
One of the two all-time great human players will be eliminated after the next map, Terrana Stand. The game starts, and we're going in-game in just a second. We see the map, we see the players. 1-1 between best friends. You think there's an animosity between the two after the match?
No, they have been playing against each other in competition for so long. They must be used to it by now. Maybe if they're in a grand final and one of them takes home the championship. I mean, they share prize money anyways, but for the prestige...
Yeah.
But I don't think so. I think they're pretty much, you know, brothers in arms. They're kind of like the Lannisters, you know? There's them and then there's the rest of the world. I don't know if they have fathered a child together yet. Who knows? Maybe they adopted someone. Little cute Filipino baby, maybe. But, nah. These guys are thick as thieves.
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, if you're so close that people are faking marriage certificates for you, then there must be something to it. Okay, final map of this series. One of them is going home together with Foggy and Shishi. One of them will advance into the losers bracket semi-final versus the winner of Yumiko versus Fly, which will be our main event for today in our match coming up after this. But so far, we see an Archmage. We see a Warden.
Alright, we asked before, does he have practice with a hero? Is he good with a hero? Lawliot shook up the scene, what was it? I would say maybe a year ago today, where he rocked the Warcraft metagame with the Warden. No one had an answer. Chinese humans were complaining, were saying, Warden needs a nerf, she's way too strong, she's OP, you can't deal with it. But after time, they adjusted. Mostly, they applied pressure, lots and lots of pressure. Don't give the Warden space. That seemed to be the answer, as today, the Warden does not seem as unbeatable anymore. Lawliot himself oftentimes goes for the Demon Hunter rather than the Warden all the time. Infi should know the answers to the Warden. TH. Is he the one to show us how great the Warden is again?
That is a very interesting question to ask. I'm not so sure. I think playing the Warden versus Infi requires a lot of skill, great timings, and balls of steel as well. Does TH have all these features in his skill set to show it here today, to not being eliminated? That will show us this game. We have seen Terrana Stand between humans and Night Elves today. It was our opening match. It lasted almost an hour. Infi was involved in this. He lost that game. versus Moon. But of course, Moon is a better Night Elf than TH usually. But yeah, gonna see about that. There's no expansion coming up, but a second Engine of War for TH as well. And Infi is going for the natural again.
Alright, second Engine of War might just be for creeping. Well, there's no Hunter's Hole, so it's definitely gonna be for creeping. Is he gonna commit to the Hunter's Hole? If he does, that delays his tech incredibly. And potentially also a counter expansion if he wants to go for that. Seems like he wants to go for a lot of pressure.
Maybe just for creeping, yeah, he does that. Stealing the Mercs here. He has the Priest, he needs that against the Water Element because Archmage is level 3. There's no harassment at all. Tome of Experience! Level 3.3 for Infi. This is looking incredibly great. Look at the items. Mantle, Robe, plus 9 damage, 525 mana.
If he finds a greater mana potion here though, this is gonna be tough for Infi. A lot rides on this item, honestly. A greater mana changes the dynamic of this game. And it is
Invul.
Greater Invul.
It's also good, but not as good, not close as good as a bigger Invul. So the Warden has to shine now. The Warden needs to get to level 5 as fast as possible, and that's why I think it's a good idea to add the tree of the Engine of War, because you can creep now and you can harass at the same time, going for the Peasants. Fan of Knives early on with Shadow Melt, of course. Oh, revealed immediately thanks to Dust. Or was it revealed? I don't know.
It's revealed from the laboratory. Okay. She doesn't have Blink and no boots, so there's gonna be one more Fan of Knives, but that is 2 peasant kills.
Yeah, it's not that much.
That's it.
It's not that much. Boots for her now. She definitely needs it. There it is. Footmen are being sent back. More footmen are being produced. Tier 2 tech by TH. This time he goes for an earlier Hunter's Hall. Warden is coming in again. Sees alright, the army is gone, so I can jump in. Ooh, maybe a block with the footman. Doesn't do that much, but can he shoot across the river? He can, but not too much.
7 armor, bro. No problem, no problem.
Yeah, and TH did not do the creeping here at his expansion there, and so the Warden leveling is a bit later, and he gets caught, and there's an item on the ground as well for Infi. This is not looking good. Second.
So much intelligence, holy crap.
506 and plus 12 damage on top of a few more HP points.
When this guy gets when he gets level 4, there's gonna be infinite water elementals. Yes. And here comes the Tree of Life, counter expo. But damn late and damn far away. There's a scout farm in the usual position. He doesn't want to reveal his expo there. If this gets cancelled once, it's already damn late. But if it gets cancelled, it's gonna be disastrous.
Yeah, Warden's getting close to level 4. But she has no Blink, you mentioned it, and that's what makes her so strong. Blink and Fan of Knives into the Peasant line. Infi is coming. He knows that he's so strong at the moment. There is no tier 2, almost finished, so no second hero. And the second hero will slow down the Warden as well. 2 Wisps down immediately, more repair is needed. He's not going for the chase of the Archmage. No Shadow Strike on it.
Rare mistake here from Infi. He definitely should have scouted for a counter expansion. Instead, he's sacrificing his footman to the Warden, who reaches level 4 right here. Level 2 Shadow Strike now available as well. So lots of pick-off potential. The Ancients of Lore are being cancelled, but the expansion survives. That's the important thing, and that's the big mistake from Infi this game.
Oh, there's a Shredder. Can he block the entrance? Does he even need to? Next Fan of Knives. He's losing that Shadow Priest, so no Dispel anymore, except if he wants to sacrifice Whips. Here comes the Shadow Strike finally on the AM, keeping him away from level 4. The Shredder not able to chase him, so he gets away with murder. A few archers have died, but level 4.5. That was a present on a silver platter from Infi to TH to help the Warden getting closer to the so devious level 5.
Yeah, I mean, Infi usually, every move he makes seems so calculated and so smart and so efficient, but not really that one, did it?
think TH can come back in this.
Level 5 Warden, we have seen her do magic many a time, thanks to Lawliot, so... she can definitely turn around a 20 supply disadvantage. If she is up there in levels, where she wants to be. And she's in a good way. With the natural and the little green camp, I think she's gonna be level 3, level 5. Might be close, I don't know. And Infi is coming towards the main again, as it looks like, with a Zeppelin. Is he gonna have enough time to creep this camp before? It would be important.
Getting... Oh, this is super close. I don't think so. But Infi is going again for the main. And he wants to cancel the tier 2 buildings once again. There is tier 2 for Infi almost finished, so it's a great timing. He delays TH by such a huge margin. Fan of Knives not hitting too much. Zeppelin harass, and this will be so annoying. There are some archers, there is a berserker, but there's no dryad, no panda, not too much, no hippo that can get the Zeppelin out the air.
And peasants solo crept the rest of the expo up there and now setting up towers. Expansion number 2 gonna be coming in soon. Zeppelin is here to harass, to annoy, to buy time. Infi is not gonna be playing the tier 2 push. Infi is going to tier 3. He's playing it slow, he's taking it late. That might potentially be a mistake though. If he gives, you know, TH so much time to recover economically. He has a massive economy advantage at the moment. But he doesn't want to pounce on that just yet.
It all depends on how well will TH play the Warden later. Will it use the Tome of Retraining for Blink and Fan of Knives? I think he definitely has to. Shadow Strike does not do too much later on. Shop is dead here, but he finally gets the last piece of the natural expansion here. That is not level 5, no Tome of Experience, but the Flute of Accuracy also, well, not that great of an item.
At the moment, it's pretty good though. Everything is ranged. Losing Dryads here, but the Ancients of Lore are up. That's the important thing, I guess. And also lots of resources on TH. He did not get an Ancient of Wind anywhere. He also didn't buy his own Zeppelin for Vision, so it seems like he's kind of caught off guard by the Zeppelin harass. He's not dealing with it very well. Level 5 now though.
Yeah, but he's losing the second Dryad. That was a mistake.
Here comes the Ancient of Wind, but
yeah, it's so late.
That's a little damn late.
He built it before, but it was cancelled. Now the Archmage's staffing away. Oh, nice. Onto that Water Elemental. But there is a Warden, level 5. What can she do? There is a Town Portal, so I think Shadow Strike is not an option. But Entangle has to start again. In the meantime, Infi is mining from 3 gold mines. Zeppelin harass again, Archmage harass again. The multitasking is great.
Blacksmith coming for Infi in his main. Oh, and now finding a lot of pickups here. Where's the Warden? She is a rogue agent right now. She's missing. She's going for, looks like some economy harass, but he's losing everything back at home. Has no unit on the battlefield. Well, a couple of Dryads in the main, I guess. But this Warden now starting the Fan of Knives harass, using the Greater Invul just for this.
Yeah, he wants to get rid of the entire economy here at the expo, and it works well.
The thing is, there's another one though.
Yeah, does he know about it? I don't know.
I don't think so.
Level 6 could potentially change the game the second time.
Sheppas! Sheppas in the main! Not that effective though. Only one single Moonwell dies.
And now we have a lot of Dryads. Finally can get rid of the Zeppelin, who was so annoying. But Scroll of Healing being used. Now the Warden the portal's in again. Is there another fan? No, there's not. Stormbolt on the Warden, but there's no follow-up damage on her. Moonjuice all
Zeppelin
gone.
will finally die. Yeah, Moonjuice gone. No shop here for Potion of Mana. No Moonwells anywhere else. Only Dryads at the moment, which is good against Water Elementals. And there's level 6. But not enough mana. What a shame.
Mana. Indeed. But he forces the Town Portal. Infi did great damage though. Oh, another Fan of Knives, but not in time. So expansion for TH is up. Not running to a full potential, but it's okay. He harassed a bit at the gold mine here to delay it at least to a degree. But Infi's main base. Paladin, tier 3, workshop, triple workshop, tanks again. And the Warden is not that great against tanks.
Not at all. Today might be a test for friendship. Panda now is way too late. He's gonna be level 1 forever. You need Breath of Fire and right clicks against the tanks. Warden really has neither of those. She's trying to do some more economy harass by the looks of it, but second expansion is running unharmed. I think the Dryad scouted it, I'm not sure. MK in the meantime leveling up as well. Level 2 for him. Scroll of the Beast. I don't know. Does it work on tanks? I actually don't know.
Scroll of the Beast?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Does Raw work on mechanical units? I really don't know.
Chat!
Maybe chat.
Help us out.
Chat! Exactly. Tell us. Make us a little bit more knowledgeable.
So Knights are coming up. The third expansion, the 4th gold mine for Infi maybe. Or he's just securing that spot, making sure that TH is not taking it. He's securing things with the double engine of war. He knows what's coming. He needs talents. He's producing them now for Fury Fire because there is no Panda here. And only with the bad thing about tanks as well is you want the avatar to work great, but if you only encounter tanks, you won't have corpses, so you won't get the spirits. So the ultimate is completely underwhelming.
And it seems like Infi could easily be dealing a lethal blow, but he doesn't want to. He's expanding again by the looks of it. Are there peasants coming? Yeah, peasants coming from the main. Gonna get the 4th gold mine for him.
He's not sure if he wants to do it or not because the Night Elf is coming here. And I think he will cancel the towers, yeah. Oh, it's gonna take some time. He does not have a Master Bear here.
Under attack. A town is
Oh, the cannon tower. If it comes up, it's gonna shred everything. But it's not gonna come up.
Nope. Dryad piercing damage. Too good.
Oh, finally there are some corpses. Here we go, Avatar Vengeance for the first time. It's gonna take some time though. 3 levels of masonry.
Oh, but he finds the other ones.
And more towers! This is like the Infi of the past, man.
Yeah, that's right. And he has to deal with the Archmage in the base again. Both with the Staff of Teleportation, both forcing it. Yeah, but of course this is all the time that Infi wants to buy. This is so logical to do stuff like that. He is mining from 3 gold mines. Almost.
You know, the thing is, he has a shredder, but it's not enough because he has 3 gold mines.
True that. 2,000 gold.
Still has
70
lumber
lumber.
issues.
Shades of Zokul.
Oh, look at this! He's going mass gyros. He's gonna bomb the crap out of him with
Wow.
gyros.
Yeah, when there's no Panda, why would you not do it?
Oh, this is so evil.
This is-
Oh, I would be raging so hard.
This
man.
is revenge against the Night Elf race for what the Demon Hunter did to the gyros in the first game of today in Moon versus Infi on this very map.
Oh boy, oh boy. Seems like Infi at this point is running circles around his opponent. The Warden might be very strong, but yeah, she can't defeat 3 gold mines. Or maybe he can. But when the gyros come flying in, he's gonna have a sad awakening.
Yeah. There's no way he can make a Panda work this late in the game. There's no way the Warden will be enough to kill all the gyros.
a player's forces
It's
are
so many already. It's so many already.
This is gonna be like 30 gyros?
Yep.
Jesus
Most
Christ.
likely.
He's not even waiting for all of them. He's getting impatient. Here we go. Play the Ride of the Valkyrie, everybody. Because here comes the assault. And the one's like, yeah, about that. How about Fan of Knives works versus mechanical? But it doesn't.
Repair is coming in, but I don't think the Wisps can do too much. He fortified everything with Engine of War, but they cannot throw their arms in the air like he just don't care.
Not like Mountain Giants.
Nope. And the expansion is gone. Come on, there it is. He's really trying to fight with some bears and muddy and stuff, but...
And there's the roar, by the way. It works.
Yeah, it works. Even worse, the Dryads gets bombed away in a split second. No way you can micro that.
Alright. It seems to be over. Well, the second hero, the MK, is dropping low. So is the Warden, though. Level 7.5. And very underwhelming at the same time.
Look at that. Now here it comes. Is he dead? Or did she blink away? Oh, no, there she is with an anti-magic potion. She survived. Archmage had to portal out. But I don't think he killed a single of the gyros.
He killed one. He killed one.
Wow. Still 2.5 groups.
So you know, there's hope. There's always hope.
2.5 control groups of gyros. And
4,000 gold, by the way.
Yeah.
Just casual.
Yep. And next target, Tree of Eternity. Gonna take some a little longer though.
So many gyros. Oh, this is like when I started playing BattleNet and I was getting wrecked by humans just massing gyrocopters on my ass. Uproot, repair.
Well,
Resources are dwindling.
at least you made it to tier 2 and 3. I was defeated by Footman. GG!
Alright, that's it.
TH is out once again. He finds his master in Infi. And to be very, very honest, I had not a single second of doubt that Infi's gonna take this.
I thought so as well heading into it, but map number 2, Ancient Isles, was very decidedly so won the other way around. But what a weird series, man. That didn't feel like high stakes competition. It was just weird games.
That was definitely the worst series we've seen in quite some time, but sometimes you have to do it. Sometimes you have to make it work like that. And Infi did, and he advanced to the loser bracket semifinal, which will be played tomorrow. His opponent is called Yumiko or Fly. We're gonna see about that. This is our next game. This is our final game of today before we end it, and we'll be back tomorrow with a decision in the GCS for $6,000 in this tournament. And the beautiful Frostmourne we see here. TH once again, he said, alright, I'm focusing full-time on Warcraft again. For that, this result must be underwhelming for him. But I think in the winner bracket quarterfinal, he had no chance versus 120. He's just too strong versus humans because he has to beat the humans if he wants to win a tournament. Then came Shishi. That was too easy for him almost, but he found his successor in Infi, definitely.
Yeah. Alright, so now we are left with, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 players remaining in the grid. And it's gonna be only 4 after our next series. That's gonna be a break though. In China, they're gonna have to run some commercials and some trailers of Overwatch and stuff. That gives us like 10 to 15 minutes. And then, yeah, gonna have our last series of today.
Alright, see ya.